Hotep, Alafia, Kamusta. Welcome to the Mind of Ro page. I am Faju Junde Oguna Salamio. Today I'm going to make a video on colors. So we wear colors every day. So hopefully when you're done with this video, you will pick the colors you wear and you will pick the colors you have within your home more strategically. The last video I made was on crazy making. If you're not sure what that is, basically crazy makers are people who like to poke at people to cause other people to feel like they're going crazy. So it's basically a manipulation technique that a lot of abusive people do. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mind of Ro. I also have a TikTok, an Instagram, and a Twitter at Mind of Ro. And I also have a Snapchat at Little Roro 253. I also have a Facebook business page at The Mind of Ro where I do readings at. So if you would like to get a reading by me, go ahead and shoot me a message or a comment and set an appointment up, and we'll do it over video chat off my Facebook page at The Mind of Ro. So let's get on with colors. I'm just going to list a whole bunch of colors and let you know how they make you feel and what they represent. So let's talk about black. A lot of people tend to wear a lot of black. I do hair, and a lot of people in the hair industry tend to wear a lot of black, not because they really have to, but because we don't want to get stuff on our colors. And a lot of jobs make us wear black. But there's also a lot of people who like to just choose to wear black on a regular basis. So black actually represents power and control. It also means holding on to things as in information, thoughts, people, things, and the inability to be able to let go of things. So if you tend to lean towards wearing black a lot, it's good to be mindful if you have these habits. Usually that tends to be a habit for people who like to wear a lot of black. It also implies that people who wear a lot of black means that they like to appear as if they have a lot of authority. So it gives somebody a lot of authority, kind of power look over them when you wear a lot of black. It also brings about an image of independence and power. So wearing a lot of black can make you feel powerful, independent, authoritative, and power, all that type of energy could give off that illusion, even if you're not, to other people when you wear a lot of black. The negative aspect to black, actually, it absorbs a lot of negative energy. So if you are empathic and you tend to soak up a lot of energy, not only from people, but cities and places, and you feel like, man, I had a good day today, but for some reason I feel agitated as soon as I leave the house or when I'm around these people, try not to wear so much black all the time. It'll keep you from soaking in energy. It's the same thing as the sun. If it's sunny outside, when you wear black, it sucks up the sun and it makes you really hot. It's the same thing with any energy. So if you don't want to suck up a lot of other people's energy and bad juju or poop in their soul or whatever it is, try not to wear so much black. The next one is red. Red promotes a lot of warmth and comfort. A lot of people tend to have red in their living room, and the reason why they do is because it makes you feel comfortable and warm in your living room, and it actually makes you feel really grounded and makes you feel really secure and confident in yourself. The negative aspect of red is red can make you feel very angry and hostile. So if you're a really insecure person and it's hard for you to stick up for yourself or stand up for yourself, yes, wearing red will be great for you. If you feel like you feel kind of ugly a little bit and you want to feel beautiful, you want to feel handsome, then wearing red will help you with that. There's nothing more beautiful than seeing that beautiful woman in the red dress. I'm sure you've heard that song, The Lady in Red, or when you see a woman wearing the red bottoms on their shoes. There's something very seductive and very attractive about red. So if you have a habit of pushing the opposite sex away from you or people away from you, wearing red could actually make people more attracted to you. So if you want to feel more attractive, or give off an energy or feeling of confidence, then wearing red is a good thing. But if you are naturally a temperamental person and a very hot-headed person, please stop wearing red. If you're feeling like you're moody and you're angry a lot, it could be because you're wearing a little too much red, especially over your head. So if you feel like you need to calm down and keep a cool head and just be a cool person, then definitely if you're going to slow down on the red wearing. It's best to make sure to not wear so much red on your head at the most. The next color is orange. Orange makes us feel optimistic. It makes us feel happy. It makes us feel really energetic. So if you're feeling like you're dragging your feet and you're tired and you need some energy, then wearing orange or having orange in your home is going to make you feel really energetic. It actually helps you feel more creative. So if you have a lot of writing blocks, if you're a writer, or if you're an artist, or anything that consists of you creating something and you can't think of anything and where to start. Let's say you want to come up with some business ideas and you don't know where to start. Being around the color orange and wearing the color orange will help you open up that area of your mind to help you feel more creative, open-minded, and be able to come up with more ideas with whatever subject or whatever ideas that you're trying to come up with. So be around orange, wear orange. It also brings on sexual and sensual energy. So if you want to feel a little more turned on, or if you want somebody around you to feel a little more turned on, not only red, but orange helps with their sexual energy as well. So if you're having any issues in the bedroom, it's good to have orange sheets, orange blankets, orange pillows, orange pajamas, stuff like that, to help with that sensual energy or that sexual energy. And since we're speaking of sexual and sensual energy, that also comes with emotions and feelings. So if you feel like you've been having a lot of pent-up emotions and feelings inside, and they're inside and you need to get them out, and you're not sure where these feelings are coming from, wear some orange or be around some orange. It'll help those emotions come up and out of you. But if you're too emotional and you're too outbursty and you like to blow up a lot on people, it's probably best to not wear as much orange, and obviously not as much red, like I said earlier. The next one is going to be yellow. Yellow, of course, is like the sun, so it makes us feel uplifted. It helps us feel more hopeful, powerful. It helps us feel more original. So if you're like the masses who likes to just think what everybody else is thinking, and you need to feel like you're thinking for yourself more, or if you know somebody that needs to think for themselves more, associating yourself or associating your home or other people with the color yellow will help people have more of their own thoughts instead of reflecting everybody else's thoughts or believing everything else that's going on, and they believe it's their idea when it's really not. Then being associated with the color yellow, as in wearing it and having it in your home, is the best way to have that originality within yourself and within other people. If you're having a conversation with people, bring some yellow into the room. It also helps you feel very active. So if you like to hit the gym, you like to go jogging, you like to do all kinds, if you like to do kickboxing, stuff like that, then wear yellow to the gym. Wear yellow to when you're jogging. Get a jogging suit that's yellow. It's going to help you feel more active and more awake and more invigorated. It's also going to help you feel more cheerful. If you feel like you're down and out a little bit, if you're sick a little bit, wear yellow. It's going to make you feel cheerful. It also helps with manifestation. Manifestation is the ability to be able to think of what you want in your life and be able to create it into the physical realm and make it happen. So if you need some help with manifesting your goals in a more positive manner and not manifesting negative goals accidentally on purpose or whatever, then wear more yellow. It will also help you be a little more mindful of what you're manifesting, because if we're thinking negative things, we tend to attract negative things. If we're thinking of positive things, we tend to attract positive things. So if you want to attract more positive things, then wearing a lot more yellow or having more yellow in your home will not only make you feel cheerful, it'll help you manifest all that which brings you cheer. So the next one is green. Green is also like orange, kind of associated with airy emotions. It's like the Mother Earth Gaia. I don't know how you feel when you go out in the forest, but I feel very relaxed and comforted when I go in the forest. So the color green, even if you're not mindful of it, will remind you of the feeling of Gaia and being out in the forest. So having a lot of green around you helps you heal your emotions. So like I said earlier, how I said orange helps you bring out your emotions. Green will help you heal those emotions. If you're going through a breakup, you're going through a divorce, somebody passed away, you're really sad, and there's just some things you can't let go of, then having a lot of green around you or wearing a lot of green is going to help you heal better. It helps you feel comforted. It helps you feel renewal because plants like green grow. So when we wear green or when we are around a lot of green within our home, then it helps us remember that there's always going to be a new day. There's always good things about our life to think about and focus on. There's always going to be positive things ahead of us. So when we wear a lot of green, it helps us remember those things. It helps us be more grateful. It gives us gratitude and appreciation for our life, for everything we have been through and everything that we can go through in the future. It also helps us be more understanding and patient. So if it's hard for you to empathize with other people or sympathize with other people, then wearing more green or being around the color green will help with that as well. Or if somebody's really hard on you and you want them to sympathize with you more, then wearing green when you're having a conversation with them will help with that as well. The next one is blue. Blue is very calming, it's very serene because it's like the sky. So when you see the color blue, it will remind you of the openness like the sky. It also helps us speak our truth, helps us express ourselves verbally, and it helps us feel more organized. So if you're naturally kind of a cluttery person and like to collect things and not let things go, or if you don't know how to organize anything, then having a blue room or blue home or blue clothes or even blue jewelry on you will help you feel more organized. It also makes you feel more tranquil, just like the water is blue and the sky is blue. So if you think about the energy you feel when you're around the water or when you look into the sky, that's the feeling you will get when you're wearing the color and when you're in the color if you have a blue room or living room or dining room, for example. It also helps people speak their truth and be more open about the way they feel and what they're thinking. Then having blue within your home where there's a lot of conversations going on is going to be the best location, like your living room, your dining room, any sitting area where majority of the family's speaking a lot. Having blue in those areas is going to be really helpful to help the communication between you and your family and your friends and visitors and stuff like that. The next one is purple. Purple helps us feel very intuitive. It helps us connect to the energy of space. So what it does is helps us feel more self-aware. It helps us question our own reality, helps us be more open-minded to what could be out there other than just us. It's also the color of royalty and wealth. So if you not only have more questions about the universe, but you have more questions about where is my wealth and royalty at, then wearing a lot more purple will help you radiate that energy, because the best way to be royal or the best way to be wealthy is to feel it first, because that would go back to our other step when I mentioned this at yellow about manifestation. So if you want to feel more royal and you want to feel more wealthy, then wearing purple and having purple in your home will not only help you feel this way, but help you attract more wealth and royalty into your life as well. It also is very comforting. It kind of gives you the feeling of your mom comforting you when you're going through some things. It makes you feel soothed. It makes you feel comfort. So if you need a little more comfort in your life, you feel like you had a hard past, and having a lot more purple in your home is going to help you feel more comfortable and soothed in your life. When you're chilling on a purple couch, it's going to make you feel a little more comfortable in the location you're at now. The next one is brown. Brown is a lot like red. It's a very earthy color. It gives you a similar feeling of red when it comes to grounding and stability and strength, because brown, of course, reminds us of earth, the earth element, matter, and our planet, which brings us life and grounding and security. So when we see brown, it actually makes us feel comforted and makes us feel more present in the moment. But there are some negative aspects to brown. If you have a little too much brown and always wear too much brown or have too much only brown in your home, like they did back in the day in the 70s, everything was brown. It actually could be very isolating. It can make you feel like you always want to be alone. It can make you feel sad. It can make you feel lonely. So please do not wear too much brown and have too much brown in your home. If you do have like a brown couch, please make sure you throw some colorful pillows on it so it doesn't subconsciously make you feel lonely or secluded or make you want to seclude yourself away from the world and away from your loved ones and stuff like that, which is nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I'm an introverted person myself, but if you're doing it all the time, it's good to have some bright colors mixed in with brown so you're not feeling isolated or depressed and it's not bringing you down. So it'll also make you feel more independent and self-reliant. So if you feel like you're having any independent issues and you're more codependent on other people, being around the color brown is going to help you feel more dependent on yourself. And subconsciously, it'll teach you to be a more self-reliant person. And brown is actually a lot like gray. It holds in a lot of that same kind of neutral energy. So gray is also neutral, therefore it will make you feel neutral. So if you feel like you're going through a hot moment, wearing gray is going to neutralize you. If you feel like you're going through a really slow moment, it's going to do the same thing and neutralize you. So be very mindful of wearing gray. It's also very comforting. So if you feel like you're going through a lot of chaos, it is good to wear some gray or be around gray because it's going to kind of subconsciously make you feel calm and less noticeable of chaos going around you. It also helps you be more under self-control, so you don't feel like everything outside of you is controlling you. When you wear a lot more gray, you feel more like you're kind of blending in within yourself and you're not being too controlled or manipulated by everything else that's going on around you. It helps you kind of blend in and be a little less noticeable if you don't want to have any chaos or annoyances of other people being around you. Gray kind of helps you blend in. I mean, if you want to go out in a public area and you don't want to be bothered, gray is going to be the best color to wear if you're an introverted person like that. But that could also be a negative thing too if you don't want to push people away from you as well, because sometimes you wear a lot of gray. It's going to make people think that you're just not an inviting person subconsciously because of the color gray that you're wearing. It's also could do the same thing as brown, which it can make you feel depressed and it can make you feel really tired and make you drag your feet a lot and make you feel isolated and lonely if you have too much gray. So like I said earlier with brown, if you wear a lot of gray, don't wear it more than once a week or more than twice a week because you're going to make yourself feel depressed and lonely and isolated. So please go ahead. It's okay to perk up, wear some bright colors. You're safe. You're safe if you wear colors. If you're a gray wearing type of person, get out there, be noticeable, be beautiful. Don't be scared of wearing colors because gray will neutralize you too much and it will make you feel depressed. The next one, which is all the colors in the rainbow, is white. White brings us clarity, it brings us peace, it brings us calmness, it brings us cleanliness. So if you've been through a lot of things in life, like some traumatic moments, wearing white can make you feel cleaned off of it. I shared in another video on baths. I listed some recipes on things to bathe in. So white cleanses us not only if we bathe in white things, but if we have like a whole white bedroom, it makes us feel new. It makes us feel divine and connected, and it makes us feel clean. It even makes our energy feel clean. And because it's the opposite of opposite of black, like how I said earlier, when you wear a lot of black, it makes you soak in a lot of energy. So if you're really sensitive to people's energy and you don't like to feel people's funky energy, then wearing a lot of white will do the opposite of black and you're going to radiate your energy outward. So if you tend to have a negative family or certain negative people at work and you don't want to soak in that energy and you want to radiate outwards and not be angry as much and be more clear-headed and calm and cool-headed when you're around these people, then wearing white when you're in certain situations, or when you need more clarity, or when you're around certain people, is going to be the best color for you to wear. Yes, it's a little easy to get dirty, but I wear white all the time. I do practice African traditional religions, and we are always wearing white. Trust me, if you like, oh my God, I'm just going to get it dirty, you will get used to it. There's always a washer and a dryer. You could always clean it off. Don't be scared. I used to always be scared when I first started, like, oh my God, I'm going to get everything dirty. It's okay. You could wash it off. It's not a big deal. There's a thing called bleach. You're going to be okay, okay? So wear more white. It will bring you clarity. It'll bring you peace. I hope you guys like this video. That's all I have for you. I did all the main colors. I can't think of any other colors that I missed in the rainbow, I think. But if there's any other colors that I did miss, go ahead and let me know, and I'll make a video on that. My next video I'm going to make is my personal experience being marked Kwombanda spirits, because I do practice Kwombanda, and it's been a while since I've been marked, and I haven't made any videos yet on my experience, so I would like to talk about that kind of stuff. If you like to talk about spiritual stuff and spirits and stuff like that, then you would love this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mind of Ro, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I have more love and wisdom to share with you. I hope everyone is having a colorful day. Ankh Ujasaneb, Namaste, Adabo. Peace.